What's up, guys? This is Jeff with Win Big Picks, and today I'll be breaking down my top 4 NBA picks for Friday, December 5th. Real quick though, before we get started, hit that like and subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on all the winning plays we're dropping here every single day. Just like yesterday, recapping that, we go 3-1 on the picks from the video. The guys that hit first: Jared Goff, more than 55.5 first quarter passing yards. Sweat free on this one. The Lions passed all over him in the first quarter there. Then, Namus Keita, more than 22.5 PRA. This one was more of a sweat. He just gets over this at 23. If you took him later in the day, he was bumped up to 23.5, so you missed there. But he hit for us where we took him. Then, VJ Edgecombe, more than 7.5 rebounds and assists. He only played 23 minutes, but he made the most of it. He went well over this, finished with 11. And then the only guy to miss for us, he finally missed for us because he's been hitting for us all year. George Pickens, over on that long reception. He pretty much went under on anything that you would have took him for anyway. Maybe we should have went with Dak or CeeDee Lamb because the rest of the offense was cooking. George, however, was not. Now, we did hit on a few of our VIP picks as well, and as such, put some winning slips together. As you can see, this one over on Owner's Box, they had the Dak discount pick. Dak's going to get his yards every week anyway, it seems. May have to take him next week. But paired him up with Ant-Man to go under on his points. I thought, hey, Ant-Man, he can't go over for the third time against the Pelicans. And he might have, but he ran into foul trouble. So he did not play as much as he usually does. Went well under on that. And then over on Warner Parlay, took Tyrese Maxey under again. I jumped on this as soon as news broke that Embiid would be in. I knew his line would drop, and it did. It was at 38.5, or 38, 39.5. Elsewhere, I was still at 40 on Warner Parlay, so I took it there. Good thing because he finished with exactly 40. Paired that up with Derek Queen to go under on his rebounds. Sweat free on that one. He went well under there. Nice little triple up there on Warner Parlay. Now, before we get to today, just remind you guys that we are partnered up with Chalkboard. If you want to get in over there, use the link below. Use the code WINBIGPICKS. And they'll give you a free pick, and they'll give you a 100% deposit match up to $100 on your first deposit. Chalkboard, they got boosts that they give out every single day, and they're one of only 2 DFS apps that let you cash out mid-game. So if you got like a 6-man slip going and the first 5 guys hit, you don't want to sweat that last pick. You can cash out early and take the winnings. If you want even more value too, like those VIP picks that we hit on, we'll give you a free month of those. Just send a screenshot of your first deposit on Chalkboard over to the email address on the screen and down below. Give you a free month of VIP. Check it out. Link to the winnable is down below. And if you can't get the free month because you're already on Chalkboard or one of the apps that I'll mention later, we're going to give you 2/3 off the price of any plan, 66% off. That's in honor of the 66 units we went up in November. So pick any plan that you see here. We'll take 2/3 of that price right off of it. We still get the NFL and college season pass that's available through Super Bowl 60, every football pick. Great if you're just into football. And then the NBA season pass as well. Every pick from tonight through the NBA Finals, that's 7 months worth of value crammed into 4 months worth of price, and it's even less. Use code November on any of these plans to get 66% off. Now, on to today's picks. First up, we're going back to Denny. We went with him a few weeks back. We went with him in VIP a couple of days ago, and he hit for us then. And we're taking him again. 40.5 PRA. We're going over on this one. As you can see, the recent success, that's just part of the reason. The other reason being the crew that he's going to be going in there with today: Sharp, Grant, Kamara, the usual guys. Jrue Holiday, he's out. And as you can see, when that is the lineup that they go with, Denny kills it. Gone over this in every game. And the matchup is a bit tougher versus Detroit. But I mean, as you see, with Denny's running the point guard there, he doesn't care. He gets it done. Even against OKC, the toughest of all matchups, he went for 60 PRA. So it ain't gonna matter. The other thing to point out too, similar players by position, 7 of 12 have gone over. Denny's top way of scoring free throws. Detroit second worst in giving those up. They're seventh worst against transition points as well. So I think Denny gets it done for us. The other thing to point out too, the D rank versus position, fifth worst against his position when it comes to giving up the PRA. So I think all of that adds up for us to take it at 40.5. Over on Pinnacle, one of the sharper books that I like to keep an eye on, he's at 41.5 over there. So maybe getting, a point of value or so on this one for him to go over. The total too is it's not the highest, but it's not too low either. 235, so should be a bit of a fast-paced game in this one. Plenty of points to be scored, and Denny should be at the center of it all. The spread pretty close to only 7.5. Should not be a blowout in this one, but we shall see. Anyways, Denny more than 40.5 PRA. We're taking it. Next up, we're going back to this guy. Name is Cater, but we're going in the other direction. We're taking him for less than 9 rebounds. It's probably going to be at 8.5 a lot of places, but it's plus money, just about at under 8.5. That could bump down too, so I'd hop on this now at 8.5 or 9, wherever you can get it. I took him at 9.5 late last night. Myself personally, but the matchup is the big thing here. Going up against the Lakers, they allow the second most rebounds and second least rebounds and second least rebounds. 2 setters, as you can see here, similar players. Only 4 of 15 have hit that line. And when it comes to Cater, they are in a back-to-back. The Lakers are too, but the minutes. The expected to play 22 to 32. He's only gone above, let's see, put it at 25. He's only gone above 25 10 of the games this year. Even then, he still only went above this 4 times in those. So minutes, may not be even a factor in this one. The matchup too. He had a cupcake matchup versus Washington last night. He still played 21 minutes, but only bringing down 4 boards. He thought he would have done more than that. That's why we took the over last night on the PRA. But today, less than 9 rebounds. The other thing to point out too, the Rhythm app, recent tool that we've got our hands on that we've been using. They recommend the under in this one. Say we got a 57.4% chance of winning that one. And if you want to check out Rhythm for yourself, use the link down below. Get a free 7-day trial. But yeah, name is Cater. Taking up less than 9 rebounds. 8.5 is more than fine too, and you're getting a better payout for it on most of these apps. So, check it out on whatever app you want to use. And just pausing real quick here to tell you guys about some more free stuff over on Betr. If you want to sign up with that link below and the code WINBIGPICKS, they're going to give you a free $10 just to walk in the door. Then they're going to give you a 50% deposit match up to $200 on your first deposit. And if that wasn't enough, they're going to give you this free pick here. The Volish Philly free pick over in, they got MMA on there too. So, only needs one significant strike to cash that one. Should not be an issue for him to get that. Again, use the link below, code WINBIGPICKS, and you'll get all of that. Then, over on Warner Parlay, you saw we hit on one of those slips there last night. Well, you can too. Use the link below. Use the code WINBIGPICKS. They'll give you a 100% deposit match up to $250. That's the highest deposit match I've seen on any app. And I've been on all the betting apps here. So, but they're the app for you when it comes to team picks, spreads, money line, team total, first half spreads, first half money line, first to score, last to score. They got a whole bunch of assortment of picks over there. It's great if you're stuck in a DFS-only state, or if you're in a regular state with regular sportsbook access, it's just another book that you can line shop with. Just check it out with the link below. Same thing, too. You want a free month of VIP? Send your first screenshot of your first deposit that you make on Warner Parlay or Betr over that email address, and we'll get you that free month of VIP. Now, back to the picks. And next up, we're taking Ivica Zubac, taking him for less than 15.5 points. And as you can see on the year, he's only over this 50% of the time. But we like the matchup here, going up against Memphis, and he played them back on the 28th, played almost 40 minutes in that one, only got 9 points. Matchup against Zach Edey, going to be pretty tough. As you can see here, similar centers, only 6 of 13 have gone over their line. You can see here, too, on the scoring zones. He gets all of his points in the paint. It's a pretty, the defense is mid for Memphis there. Same thing with the shot type, too, just a mid matchup. Same thing with the play type as well. Just the middle of the road defense. So not the toughest matchup, but that's overall on the year. With Zach Edey back in, it is going to be a bit tougher, as like you can see, the recent centers have not been able to get it done against him. And I mean, even if you filter it down, with Kawhi and James Harden, John Collins, even take Bogdanovich out, still he's only gone over this 4 out of 10. You do the home road splits as 2 if you want. Gone over it 3 times on the road, but still nothing really trending too much in the positive direction for him to go over. So we like him to go under 15.5. It's probably going to stay at that. I don't think it's going to bump down to 14.5. That would be too low. If it does, I'd still take it there as well. But 15.5, probably going to stay at that everywhere. And yeah, I would take it there too on any app, less than 15.5 points. And then last up, we're taking another under. Like I said, I like taking unders. You don't got to worry about the guy getting injured, and you're not be able to go over. Or he could just have a rough shooting night, or it could be a blowout, like I expect here between the Knicks and the Jazz. The Knicks favored by almost 16 points. They're at home, where they just absolutely have been cooking this year, going up against the Jazz. The matchup, same thing with the Jazz that I talked about with Washington in the past. The matchup scoring is pretty good, but it's pretty good for everybody. And I think it's going to be more of a Karl Anthony Towns game with him getting it done against them. And they're just going to blow him out just too much before Jalen would have any reason to get close to 30 points. If you want to break it down further, you're looking at the win-loss margin. When they win by at least, even if you put it down to them winning by 11 points, he's only over this in 3 out of 9 games. You'll put up even further to about 15, where they expect them to roll in this one. He's only gone over this once. So I think the blowout is going to be a huge factor in this one. Even overall in the year, he's only gone over this 9 times. And the other thing, too, OG Anunoby, he could be back, too. That would cut into his points line. So I think he's not going to get it regardless. But if OG does come back, this will probably drop a bit, and we'll get some great closing line value on that one. So Jalen Brunson, less than 29.5 points. Pretty much everywhere you're going to find him at that. And so, yeah, take him on whatever app you want. Less than 29.5 points. And just showing you guys a couple plays I've already locked in. Did this one late last night on Sleeper. Took Kata under the rebounds. Denny over his PRA. Sochan. This was going to be one of the picks I did give out, but his line almost doubled. Luke Cornett going to be out of this one. So they think Jeremy's going to get a whole lot more action this one. So 16.5, just a bit too high for me to confidently take. He'll probably still get it too with the amount of minutes he's going to play in that matchup versus Cleveland. No Jared Allen again in that one, so a bit softer up front. Mobley too, he got downgraded to questionable. So But he should have no problem hitting this line regardless. So got great value taking that pick early. But yeah, I did that on Sleeper. Used the 50% boost. If you're not on Sleeper, use this code here that you see and get up to a $100 deposit match over there too. So check it out. And then over on Chalkboard, like I mentioned, the daily boost that they're giving out. This NBA points boost. You just got to use any pick that's a points pick. You just put that in your lineup, and you're eligible for this boost. Different max on it too. Sometimes it's 25, sometimes it's 50, sometimes it's like 100. That all varies with the random boost that they'll give you. But taking Zubac and Brunson under on this one, maxed it out at 25. Going to try to turn that into about 100. And speaking of turning things into money, if you want some free money, go to the Pickett app, download it with our link below, use the code WINBIGPICKS, and then you just got to sync up any sports book or DFS app to Pickett, and they'll pay you. They'll give you $3 to do it, right to your Venmo or PayPal. There's a chance that $3 could be $100. So again, it is free to download. It is free to make an account, and they're going to pay you to do it. It's all upside. There's no downside to this whatsoever. Pickett is a great way to keep track of all your picks. Make sure you're headed in the right direction. As you can see with us, we're up about 343 units on the year. Doesn't matter the sport. We have been killing it. And speaking of killing it as well, find me over on Discord. I'm with the guys at Doghouse Picks as an analyst with them. They have been killing it so far in this NFL, college, and NBA season 2. Check out what they're doing. I post there pretty regularly as well, giving out free VIP picks or any injury updates to the picks that you see here. I give out there too. So any value I find, I post it over there for you guys as well. So check it out. Discord link is down below. And that is going to do it for us today. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, helps us get out there to more people. Looking ahead to tomorrow, college football, we got the championship games, the conference championship games over there, and 7 games of NBA too. So plenty of stuff to look through, plenty of wins to find. I'll be putting out VIP picks here real soon too. So, yeah, let's green out for tonight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Later.